love those colours. Like a red, deep red and cream. Beautiful. Welcome into the arms of Sunday. See, you're going to start off different now. How's it going so far? Alright? You well? Good. And if you're not well, I'm sorry to hear it. Nothing serious, I hope. We can still shave. Right, bit of a mixture of things, and I'm going to try something I've mentioned in a video before, where some people, only some people will say you should never use a shaving oil with a shaving soap. Now this is not as expensive as soaps go. It's a new line Nivea are doing. It's a body shaving shave stick. I've used it before. Basic scent. It's just like one of these deodorants. You twist the bottom, but I'm going to face lather. But I'm going to use an application of shaving oil just to show you. If you suffer from irritation, and especially if you're starting off this way, and especially with the razor I'm using today, the FaTip or FaTip Piccolo. The two main razors you'll know from this company, if you like, is this one, the Piccolo, and the Grand. Exactly the same razor head on both razors. The only difference between the two: Piccolo, short, heavy, solid handle. Grand, hollow, lighter handle. So if you like a heavier razor, short handled, Piccolo. If you like a lighter one, you go for the Grand. The only difference, same head, open comb, and as aggressive as a British politician, especially at the minute. Right. Okay, so we're going to use that. So first, I'm going to apply some oil to the hand. Probably, let's see how it comes out. Three, 4, 5, 6. 6 drops. Nice scent too. Village Barber shaving oil. I know a few people use this. There's like a Don, I think, uses it pretty. So this is, you can use this as one layer. So say you've come out the shower, there's your first sort of prep to your beard. Right, so that's the shaving oil. So now I need to wash my hands, so I'm going to use, this is the antibacterial soap I clean my razors with. I'm going to use that because I don't need any oil on my hands. Only a quick talk amongst yourselves, would you? There we go, that's good enough. So hands are clean now. Nice scent to that. So what we're going to do, I'll just bring this out slightly, wet it. When I said that, some people say you shouldn't use oil and soap. Who said that? No, it wasn't. I've just heard it along. You know, it might be on Facebook, it might be in a shaving forum, it could be in videos a couple of years ago, or, you know, just over time. A few people have always said you shouldn't. Now, if you can see, it's had no problem lathering on top of the oil, gathering I should say. Now the brush I'm going to use is this Semogue 2030B, I think it is, Boar brush. And I've just checked the link I put on the last time I used this to Amazon. It was available, if it helped anybody. Currently unavailable, so I don't know what's happened, if they've sold them all or whatever. Anyway, this is the brush, so it's sort of wet but it's not dripping. Now there's a good backbone to this. So you may want to try doing this if you suffer. You don't have to do your whole face. If you suffer on the neck, just do it to the neck. Ice cream. And don't worry, the ice cream isn't here at 7 AM. This is filmed, as you know, or if you didn't know, the night before, or the evening before. Yes, alright, I'll have a cornet to it. Enough singing with her in the background. Thank you. There we go, so hopefully that'll show the oil has no problem on top, for anybody that doubted it. And as I say, it's not an expensive, I think this is £4, is it? £4, £5 something, soap. So heat the razor. This is going to be an aggressive one, so we may turn red. Do not adjust your set, we may turn red. But you should hear this as well, hopefully. Personna Red from last shave, second use. Personna Red Blade. Here we go. Wow, that is aggressive. Nice, very light touch. See a cut. Not me, the whiskers. It'll cut me in a minute. And that was quite a thick, creamy lather. Not wet. I like lathers. But we'll see. Absolutely stunning. How's the week gone? Did it go quick enough for you? But you can see how thick it was. Look at see the fold under it. Good audio feedback. I've already nicked one of these. It's always down here somewhere. In a way, the ice cream comes down to a silly time really, because people have just eaten, most likely, their tea, as we call it, dinner. Unknowns to them, their jingle is going to be heard all over the world. All over the world. See that? I'm sure it's the same little thing I caught last week. Or this week. Now that was very slick, very nice. No effect at all. Even the razor's clean, as you can see. Not gunked up, anything like that, doesn't mixed up. So you can do it. Don't mind people saying you shouldn't do it, but never tell me you can't do it. No such thing. You can do anything. Look at this already, look. The soap, is the remnants of that soap. See it? There we go. So we're going to wet the brush, not going back to the puck, there's no need. Plenty in the brush there. Wow. Oh, we're cooking on gas, baby. Cooking on gas. And it's a beautiful soap. A very slight scent to this. Nice scent, soapy scent, but yeah, quite a Nivea-ish scent. Works, lathers really well, even with oil, and it lathers, lasts, I mean, gives you good protection. Doesn't stop you from cutting yourself though, that's up to you. Don't blame your tools. Get on with it. Across the growth, here we go. FaTip maybe, FaTip Piccolo. Takes no prisoners. R41, Mule R41. Somebody asked, what's it like compared to that? For me, the R41 would be slightly more. Not a lot in it. It's an aggressive razor, but probably slightly more aggressive than this. Merca Future, what setting? Setting 1, because the Future's aggressive from 1 to 6, I mean 1. Yeah. Wow. It feels lovely, but you've got to watch that blade. It's as if it's waiting for you to talk to the camera, and it'll say bang, bite. And well done, Daniel, on the videos. You're doing well, sir. And a bit of fun thrown in. You'll be saying pickup time, baby, next. That is lovely, wow. Okay, rinse. Sunday dinner, well, pork. And what I've done is I bought what they call a loin of pork. It's like what the pork chops come off, if you understand, but without the bone. A loin of pork with the skin, so I'll have crackling, beautiful piece of crackling, and I'll take that off in a sheet when it's cooked for scrumptious devouring with some beautiful alcoholic beverages later on in the day, all salted of course. And then the pork will be roasted. We've got a few red spots. Pork will be roasted. Sorry, wetting the brush now for number 3. This will be really wet. I'm having mashed potatoes, creamed mashed potatoes, with butter, or buttered, I should say. I'm not adding cream or milk. I like butter. See how thin this is now and wet. It'll do just as good. Third pass. I'm having sprouts, carrots and broccoli, steamed, and lascientos of gravy. Thank you. Lovely. And as I say, the crackling will be kept for later in the day as a treat. See how thin that is? But it's a beautiful slick. Just showing the slickness really, hopefully. In case you think, God grief, you haven't got enough lather there, look at it dissipating. Beautiful. Hardly anything there now. Aggressive razor. But there's still enough slickness in that to do a pass comfortably for me. And that leaves us now with, what time is it? I know it's gone 7 AM as you watch it. It's 3, 2, 1. Pickup time, baby! Okay, now for this, look. I'm going back. Smell, that's not bad, is it? Okay. Really quite thick for that. Now considering how aggressive that razor is, it's not bad to have a couple of spots. Usually do with this. Usually do with a mild one actually. You get too clever, you see. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Wrong coloured shirt for this shave. That's what I want. Smoothness right. Rinse off cold water. And it will be cold. Wow, yeah. And then we'll give it a bit of a, excuse me, a bit of alum. Hello, alum. Yes, you've had all that joking. Alum, cold water. Here we go. I thought I felt more than that. The skin like a rhino. Right. Your skin like a rhino. Look like a rhino. So, yay for rhino. That'll do, I think. Okay. Couple of so as before, a bit of a gouger there. Well, not gouger, little nicks, but they look worse. And people, oh, you've had a big cut there. That's not a big cut. If you want to see a big cut, I'll show you what I class as a big cut. When you got a big flapper, I call it. You have to sew it up with a machine. That's what you call a cut. Am I right? Okay. So, well, I'm going to leave it on for a bit just to work. So we've used, so far, the FaTip Piccolo open comb 3-piece non-adjustable razor. This is the heavyweight, the Piccolo solid handle, lined handle. Nice razor, it is aggressive. We've used the Nivea body shaving anti-irritant shaving soap. So you can use it all over your body. Shave stick, used it before. Use the Semogue Boar brush. This is the 2030B Nice brush. It feels very hard when it's dry, but when you're wetting, it's still got a good backbone, but it does a good job. I like the look of that. Nice. That was sent to me very kindly. Before all that though, we used this shaving oil as a pre-shave application. As you can see, all the bleeding now stopped. And we've used the Personna Red, second use, that's right. Yeah, second use. So there we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna wet it, I'm just gonna dampen it. There we go. There we go. Okay, then on top of that, don't usually do this, but I'm going to do it today. Thayer's Medicated Super Hazel. Bit of a Bay Rummy medicated dentist scent. If you don't like that type of thing, you wouldn't like it really. Yeah, clovey. Okay. And then you out for lunch, dinner, tea, out for the day, home, chilling. We're home, cooking, eating and drinking. No, not necessarily in that order. Benjamin's Bay Rum mentholated. The menth will be nice after aggressive shave. This is a mentholated aftershave, isn't it? Yeah. Smell? If you don't like Bay Rum, as I say, you'd hate this, but it's a nice change. It's a bit different. And that's it. I'm going to go with the Village Barber Aftershave Balm, just to finish things off. And I'll leave you in peace then. You can get it out. That's it. Sort of yellow colour this. That was a nice, even though I do overdo it a bit to get that BBS, but it's not looking so bad, is it, really? Come on. I had a couple of nicks and cuts, but we've come out of it the other way. And I'm ready to face the kitchen now. And that was a really nice shave. As I say, a bit of a mix and match. Use products you haven't used for a while. Keep using stuff. You haven't got to use all this new stuff all the time. Or keep buying stuff. Even though we all keep buying stuff. It just helps when you just tell yourself that. And that is it. So I'll leave you in peace. Have a great Sunday. Thanks again for all your support, your comments, and thanks for your company as always. Hope you have a great day and a good start to next week, when I'll see you on Wednesday with another kindly scent razor, which I'll be using and trying. So another inexpensive razor actually. So thank you very much. Have a great day. I'll see you on Wednesday for the midweek shave. Take care. Au revoir.